trout season in New Hampshire here on Lake Winnipesaukee. We have, I think, 3 days left in the season, but the next 2 days are supposed to blow pretty hard, so today will officially be my last day chasing lake trout, and I want to do something a little different today. So today I'm going to go out and fish the new Tikka Mino from Clam Outdoors. Clam just released this Jigging Minnow, which you've seen other lures similar to it on the market, but there are a couple things different about this. One, it's legal to use in New Hampshire, and I'll explain some of the other features as we go along if I catch any fish. So yeah, jigging lake trout with the new Clam Outdoors Tikka Mino. Wish me luck, enjoy the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks. Whoa, there are some seriously active fish down here, so I'm going to try this 5/8 ounce first. This is the chartreuse, purple glow, I mean. It's the bigger one. There are some seriously active fish down there. I'm going to fish two sizes and two different colors today. I'm going to fish these 5/8 purple tiger glow, which is the biggest of the Tikka Mino, and I'm going to fish the 5/16 silver and blue. Come on, fish, bite. Size and color make a really big difference. Down, I'm in 110 feet of water, 111 feet of water right now, almost 112. I need these fish to be able to see it, but it also needs to be similar to what they're eating. They're keying in on a very specific bait right now. They're feeding to prepare for the spawn, which is coming up here in about another month, and not even. And they're trying to put on as much fat as they can for that spawn, and that bait is smelt. Rainbow smelt are unique from many freshwater fish in that they're high in lipids, and their lipid concentration doesn't increase with size. So if you are a fish that is looking to pack on as much weight in the shortest amount of time as you can, those smaller smelt are going to be those are going to work out in your favor, because you're going to be able to pack on a higher concentration of lipid. You're going to be able to eat a lot more of those small smelt and put on high volumes of lipids. And when they get keyed in on those smelt, 1.5 to 2 inch long smelt, they will rarely eat anything else. They're barely even giving this a look. I'm going to try the 5/16 silver and blue one. This one takes forever and a day to get down, but if they'll eat it, it'll be worth it. And they seem quite finicky to my jigs, but active, so I'm going to switch it up. Drop this 1/2 ounce down there and see what happens. Boom. Okay. literally took me like 30 seconds to get that fish to hit. It's burping out good. It's not a huge fish. This is probably an average for Lake Winnipesaukee. There's some bubbles coming up. Oh, lots of bubbles. Yeah, that's a good sign there. That's a decent fish. Small one. Go on, there we go. Finally. Guess it's all about the action. Nice one. Oh, it's a good fish. Came off right under the boat. Oh, let's try that again. They're on it. They like that action. Maybe that's the action. Yep, that's it. I'm getting it dialed in. Oh. Man, that one thumped it. Jeez. Alright, so I'm getting the action dialed in here. It's definitely not size and profile. I think it's more action than anything. If I can keep this fish on here, we'll get a look at it. There's definitely a specific quick and erratic action as opposed to the typical rip and drop that you would normally fish. This is similar to, this is a Jigging Rap basically. The unique thing about this Tikka Mino is that it's solid one-piece zinc alloy, so not only is it legal in New Hampshire, fins aren't going to break off on you. So I haven't been able to use a Jigging Rap in New Hampshire since the lead ban was passed. They banned lead jigs. This is a nice fish. use them in Maine a lot. You can still use painted jigs in Maine. This is a pretty good fish. Lots of air bubbles coming. Oh yeah, lots of air bubbles. Good. Lots of bubbles. I like to see those bubbles. Yeah, this is a decent fish. Like to get a look at it. Like the last 3 or 4 that I hooked came unbuttoned. Let's see. Big as I thought it was. It's still nice. Nowhere near as big as I thought it was, though. Leave it in the water for now and get the other camera battery set up.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad to see the season almost coming to an end.
I know. This is it for me.
Yeah.
We got wind coming tomorrow. Wind and rain coming.
Yeah. Same here. We'll do Sebago all next week.
Oh, nice.
Really good this time of the year. The Lakers come up into 40, 50 feet of water.
Yep.
You can catch them all day long.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Cool.
You ever check the lake out at all? Or?
What's that?
You ever gone up to Sebago?
I haven't. I know a bunch of people that fish up there, a couple of guides up there, and it's just one of those things that I want to go but never have time.
Yeah, it's a pretty good. Really crystal clear water.
Yep.
Thing is, the fish in here are bigger.
Oh, really?
A lot bigger fish here, yeah.
Yep.
Salmon particularly. Up there you get them about 20 inch, but they're real skinny.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next year.
All right. Good luck. See ya. All right. Well, I just made a move and dropped this Tikka Mino down. This gentleman over here was stopped to say hello, and whammo! As soon as it got down there, this fish just hammered it. Can't really tell. I'm trying to let it burp out, and every time it does, it strips line out. So it feels like a pretty good fish. But we'll see if I can get it to the boat. Lots of bubbles. I don't think it's huge, but it's strong. Ooh, there it is. Boy, it never fails. Every time I get a fish coming in, that battery dies on that GoPro. That's not huge. Maybe my drag's just loose. Yeah, I guess my drag's just a little loose. Decent fish. Yeah. Nice fish. It's not a giant, but yeah, it's a really nice fish. respectable. I'm gonna get a picture, try to get it back down there quickly. Alright, got my picture. Looks like this guy's ready to go. Oh yeah. There he goes. Get down there. Those fish look like they're done, but man, the minute this Tikka Mino got down there, they just whacked it. Try to get as many more as I can. I have the day, but surprised to be catching these fish this late in the morning. Typically it's 10:30, almost 10:30. They do not bite very well this time of day. So I will take every one I can get. That fish was on a very traditional jigging cadence for one of these jigging minnow type lures, jigging rap type lures. Whoa, these fish just got real active as soon as they saw this Tikka Mino. Oh, I got a bump. Come on. Eat it. Oh, there we go. That crushed it. Holy moly. Did they ever go bananas when they saw this thing come down there? They went from nothing to get it. So, I know I say this in, I think, every lake trout video I make. Unless you plan on killing fish, which I don't, you need to bring these fish up slow. This fish is not fighting anymore because its bladder is too full to swim. It can't. So I'm just gonna hold it there and wait for it to burp. It's already burped some air out. See on the fish finder. We'll see some bubbles come up here eventually. I'm just gonna hold it there and wait. Wait for it to burp. The fish will tell me. Anyway, I got out here this morning and was really struggling with the Tikka Mino. There he goes. Just burped. I just couldn't get the fish to even react to it. And it was my jigging cadence. It was too wild, too much, and they just wouldn't react to it. I dropped one of the Daddy Max that I use, the Albi jig. Use that as kind of my control because I know I can catch fish on that. There's some bubbles. So that was kind of my control, just to make sure that they would bite. And they would bite. I got a couple fish on that and then went back to the Tikka Mino and just spent the entire morning working different cadences for 5 or 10 minutes at a time. Watching the fish on the fish finder, see how they reacted. Lots of bubbles. There we go. And paid attention to when I got bites. And just like any other lure, you know, and eventually I started to gain some confidence and figure out what was going to work, and put together a recipe of cadences. You know, it wasn't just one cadence. It hasn't been just one cadence. It's been a combination of little pops and short jigs. And that's what's getting it done. I'm guessing it has to do with how deep it is and how closely it resembles smelt, particularly a wounded or distressed smelt, which would be easy prey. I'm just mixing it up and just, you know, I say in my seminars, you gotta Listen to the fish. The fish will pick the winners. You just gotta let them tell you how they want it and what they want. And I switched back and forth between the two sizes. I had a couple hits, missed a couple fish on the small 5/16 silver and blue one, but this bigger 5/8 purple tiger glow is the one that's been getting the fish. It's heavier, it gets down there faster, it sinks quicker on the jig, and I'm sure they can see it because it glows. I'll get this fish unhooked and get a picture and see if I can't get him to react again. It's late morning, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's pretty rare to catch any consistent number of fish this time of the day. Lake trout fishing, really uncommon out here, and it's been these last few bites or fish that I've had have been on the first drop, and then that's it. So I'm gonna drop back down again after this, see if I can't get one to react, and if not, nice respectable fish. If I can't, then I will move again and find some fresh fish. First drop always seems to be the most important one, though. There we go. It's in good shape. Oh yeah, it's ready to go. Simmer down, trying to show you to the people. There we go, nice fish. It's ready to go right back down, so I'm just gonna get it back in the water. Get back down there and try to get another one. I spend a lot of time watching my fish finder, and the reason is so that I can see how the fish are reacting to my jig. Sometimes you drop it down there and jig and the fish will move down. They'll move away from it. They don't like what you're doing or what you've dropped down. Okay, well, success. You know, one of the toughest things to do with fishing is to dial in a new lure, but that Tikka Mino is a lure that I know catches fish. That style of lure, the Jigging Minnow, has been widely popular for years. Since I was a kid, I think that has been around in some form from some manufacturer or another. So I know it works. Just hadn't been able to dial it in on lake trout. I knew it would work. And like anything else, like any other lure, I really just had to put the time in and dial it in and just get it figured out. You know, the key to confidence with any lure is time. And I guess if there's a moral to this video, moral to the story, it's that if you have a lure that you know catches fish, and you fish it and don't catch fish on it, just keep fishing it. Keep mixing it up, keep trying different things, different depths, different places, different lakes. You know, some lures work better in one lake than they do in another. But, you know, put that time in and build that confidence by catching fish and figuring out what it is that's going to make them bite that day. Next time I come out here with this lure, and the next time I fish it, it might be completely different. Who knows? But you need to stay flexible, and you be willing to adapt to changing conditions, and you know, you can pretty much catch fish on any lure, especially lures that are designed to target specific species. Like today was the Tikka Mino. It's a great lake trout lure. It's good walleye, crappie. I probably could go over on some humps and jig smallmouth on it right now, but I'm out of time. I'm just gonna head in. It's noon, a little after noon. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, tell your friends, whatever. There'll be more to come. This is it for lake trout season for open water this year. The season, tomorrow's the last day. It's going to blow 10 to 20. The season closes. We can't catch lake trout again until ice fishing season opens on January 1st. But you can bet that one of the staples in my lake trout arsenal this winter is going to be that Tikka Mino. So you have not seen the last of that jig. I'm probably going to use it on crappies here in the next couple of weeks, so you'll see it again. It's definitely found a permanent place in my tackle box. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.